Hey Peace Tribe, what's up? Welcome back to another one of my videos, Peaceful Ambition. Guys, like always, it is a joy to come online and share something with you guys. And today I think it's gonna be a little interesting. So I'm so excited today. So we're gonna jump into the topic. But before we do, guys, I gotta give a shout out to my mom. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, mommy. I love you so much. I wouldn't have anything or be anyone without you. So I really appreciate you, and I just want to say happy birthday. Okay, so let's get into the topic. So guys, today we're going to be talking about brutal honesty or bully. We're going to talk about people in our lives that, say that, hey, I'm just honest. I'm just a really honest person. But at the same time, they're really bullies. About that, and we're just going to have a discussion how maybe we see ourselves being that type of person. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it. So I want to talk about first a healthy honest person versus a bullying honest person. So with a healthy honest person, for example, maybe you're talking to them and your breath is a little hot. They're going to bring you to the side and say, hey, you want some gum, something, you need, your breath is a little hot. But they're going to say it in a way that's not going to embarrass you. They're going to let you know, that this is what it is and this is what maybe needs to be done. It's going to be more like they're trying to help you. Now, if you were near someone that is the brutally honest or the bullying person, in my point of view, you might be in a crowd of people and say, oh girl, your breath is funky, it stinks. They're going to put you out on Front Street. They want everyone to look at you. They want everyone to be like, ugh. But it is the truth. Hey, I'm just being honest, your breath is funky. So yeah, it's true, maybe my breath is stank. But why you gotta tell everybody? Why does everyone have to know? If it's something that's me and you really care for me, then you should care for my feelings also. Meaning, you don't try to embarrass me. We really have to look out for those type of people in our lives. They're going to say, I'm just a brutally honest person, so I am who I am. And there's nothing wrong with being honest, but I feel like the way that you carry out your honesty or the way that you present what you want to tell the person, it means a lot, especially if you're trying to embarrass them. So let's dig a little deeper into it. So when we have people that are, honest or, they're truthful, they can still be brutally honest, but they can be in a polite way. So what they may do is, a lot of times you can talk to them. You feel like you can talk to them because they'll tell you the truth. So you want those type of people in your corner, not if you know that you want to tell someone or you have issues and if I go to Tiara, I already know she's going to tell me how it is, but she's not going to feel any type of remorse for how she says it. She may be like, girl, you stupid and this and that and blah, 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 rather than saying, I think you should make better decisions. Sometimes it all comes down to word choice. When we want to be honest with someone, especially if we know that it's something that can hurt their feelings, we really have to still think about their feelings. Because we're saying something to someone, no matter how close we are to them or how honest we want to be, we still have to think that they are individual. They have feelings. They may feel some type of way about what I'm going to say. Not saying that you have to cover it up, not saying that you don't have to tell them the truth, but you really just have to think about how you present it, how you say it, how your body language is and everything, because you never know. Just because you're telling them the truth, your body language can read something else and they can kind of throw them off. So you want to be comfortable with what you're saying and make sure that, it is your truth to give to. And honestly, I feel like we all have at least one person like that in our lives. That one person is like, hey, I'm going to tell you how it is no matter where we are, who we are with. If it comes to my brain, I'm going to just spill it out. And you hang around them, you love them, and they're in your family, they're in your circle or whatever the case is. But, it's in the back of your head, you're just like, oh, when I'm with this person, I just hate that they have no filter. I hate that they don't care about anything else that's going on around them. And they just, have basically diarrhea mouth, if that makes sense. And, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person that people are uncomfortable around. Because what's going to happen is people's not going to want to be around you so much. And you're going to wonder why. Like, I ain't do nothing to them. I was just being honest about the situation. But if you're being honest, sometimes you have to look also on the outside and see if you're being insensitive. Because That's basically what it boils down to. Like I said, it's okay with being honest. It's okay telling people how it is. But at the same time, you have to learn to say it in a way that you're not sounding insensitive, or just a way that, is going to embarrass people all the time. Because sometimes when you are being honest, it's going to hurt people's feelings. And sometimes it has to happen, to be honest. Sometimes people have to have their feelings hurt, but you don't have to add salt to injury. So we really just have to know how to communicate properly with one another, and really think about, if I say this to someone, it's probably going to hurt their feelings. So maybe I should learn how to reword it in a different way. And if they still get offended, then, so be it. But at least you know that you truly tried to be a better person with delivering your message, rather than, telling everybody at the same time, making a public announcement. Bring it closer. Write the person a letter, text them, or pull them to the side and let them know what you're thinking. And don't hold in your emotions, don't hold in the truth or your honesty. Let it out, but just learn how to do it in a safe way. And like I said, words, it can also be your tone. Like I said, your body language. You don't want to be like this, well, your breath stink. Maybe doing all that can kind of come off arrogant. Maybe say, hey, I got some gum. Do you want some? Because I was smelling your breath earlier. And I keep on bringing that up because I feel like it might have happened to everybody. We're all humans, and it happens. So I don't know what other example that I can bring up that I feel like, maybe it happened to someone, and if it wasn't us with the stinky breath, maybe we smelled someone else's breath and we might have pulled them to the side. So, it's all just us being human beings. None of us are perfect. So sometimes you have to pull people to the side and tell them how it is, or sometimes you have to be that person to be pulled to the side, and someone has to tell you what's going on, because we don't know everything that's going on around us, or we're probably not even thinking maybe from a different person's point of view sometimes. So sometimes seeing that or hearing someone else's point of view and them coming to you and telling them how they feel, that's a time for you to learn. So we have to take in people's honesty. We can't be like, well, no, no, maybe there's something behind what they're saying. So we really want to, take it in and honestly hear out what they're saying and try to see their point of view. But that's a kind of a different video. Right now, I really just want to talk about, people that deliver the message to us, and the way that they deliver it is kind of disrespectful, or it's kind of like, dang, I thought this was my friend. Why would you say it like that? So with that being said, with those pointers, hopefully we'll be able to point out the people in our lives that are like that. We can kind of say, okay, this person in my life, yeah, they're the honest, polite person. They care about my emotions. They care about how I feel about whatever it is that they're telling me. And this person over here, yeah, they're definitely the bully type. They don't care where we are. They will be loud with it, and they'll just make sure that the truth is not only for me, but it's for everybody else that's around me. Or they don't care about my emotions afterwards. They don't care if I'm crying. They're gonna be like, well, I had to tell you, it was the truth, girl. So we want to look out for those people. Now, what if we say that we don't have those people in our lives? Maybe it's us then. So how do we know if it's us? Because sometimes, like I said, it's hard to see ourselves in a different point of view. So maybe we need to look in the mirror and say, so I don't know anyone like that. So I think it might be me. When I'm around people, I'm easily to clear a crowd. People see me and they kind of like, here Tiara come, and they kind of walk away. Or maybe it's, when I talk to people and I tell them my point of view, maybe they kind of seem upset and they don't want to talk anymore. But I'm just being honest. So what do I do to change that? So first thing you need to do is think before you speak. Guys, we want to really think about how we're going to deliver it. We want to think about what we're about to say. And honestly, we want to think about, is it even our place to even tell this person what it is? Like I said, loved ones and friends and everything is most likely who you'll be talking to, who you want to tell, your honesty to, or your truth to, or your opinion to, or what your 2 cents, or whatever it is that you want to call it. So you care for them. But sometimes, even with them being in your life, sometimes it is not even your place to even give your opinion. So we also have to remember that. Just because you want to tell the truth of how you feel, it doesn't mean that you even need to. So we really have to think, is it even my place to even give my opinion on this subject? Maybe I should just listen to this person, take in what they're saying, and just be someone for them to lean on. Because sometimes we put ourselves in a situation from butting in, and then once we butt in someone's situation by putting our opinion out there, it gets us stirred up in so much other things that is not even needed in our lives, and then we have a headache because we put on someone else's problems. So guys, we really have to think, is it even me who can even speak on this subject? And then also, if you think that, okay, I think this person is okay with me, you know, telling them how I feel about it. Now that I'm about to tell them how I feel, let me make sure that I'm saying how I feel in a polite way. It doesn't always have to be like, you know, baby fight. No, you're not going to say, no, don't do that. No, you can just say, you know, we need to make better decisions. I think we should have a conversation, or maybe you should, you know, give them things that can actually help them, rather than saying, look, I've been watching you and you just keep on making stupid decisions and it ain't working no more. You need to change it up. No, tell them, you know, I saw when you crossed the street and you didn't look both ways. You know, maybe you should do this. Give them examples so maybe they can see, you know what? I do remember that time. That wasn't really smart. So try to be more of like a teacher, or really come to them with your heart and with love, and really, you know, tell them how you feel on a loving level and not on more of a spiteful or a hateful level, because all that's going to do in turn is make that person feel sad, and it's going to bring spite to them, possibly to you. And it's just not going to be worth it. You're going to lose someone that's close to you. They're not going to want to talk to you. They're not going to want to really be around you, because they just feel like, you know, they're going to feel uncomfortable. And like I said, you don't want that, because you're going to lose people around you, and then you're going to see yourself being by yourself. So you really want to just be careful of how you carry yourself and how you talk to people around you, because if you truly love them, and I say this all the time, if you truly love someone or love people, then you love them for who they are, not for how you can make them to be who you want them to be. And I know that may be a little confusing for some people, and maybe some people may not get it, and it took me a while to get it. But if you love someone, you're going to love them for who they are, for their imperfections. You're not going to want to change it. You're not going to want to, you know, tell them that they need to stop doing this unless it's harmful to them. But you're going to love them for who they are. This is Tiara. She's goofy, you know, she can be shy, she's outspoken at times, you know, she's caring, but at the same time, she don't like to share her food. That is who she is. That is me. I am Tiara. And if my husband loves me, if my family loves me, they love me for the don't want to share my food, funny, shy person that I am, rather than, you know, making me not be shy. No, go talk to the crowd, go do this. No, you're not going to push people to be something that they're not. You're going to embrace them for who they really are. I hope that makes sense to you guys, and I hope this message really helped you guys, because I had the conversation with someone, and you know, it just came to me like, I need to talk about this, because I know that we are not the only people in this world that have the brutally honest, I call bully people in our lives. And, you know, maybe this message can help someone to have that aha moment and say, you know, I think that's me. Maybe I need to change the way that I treat people, or change the way that I talk to people, and kind of tweak it a little bit, and, you know, set goals and try to be a little bit better of a person. Or maybe I know people in my life that is like that, and I don't say anything, and I just, you know, let them just say, you know, what it is, and I just take it with a grain of salt. No. If you see those people in your life, also guys, if you see those people in your lives, and you know, you feel some type of way every time you talk to them, but you know that they are telling you the truth, then it is no problem to say, look, I know that you may have my best interest. I know that you just want to tell the truth, but the way that you say it is really insensitive. And if you really and truly love me, then you will also think about my emotions. And I know that you are a very intelligent person, and you have a very big vocabulary. So I prefer for you to use different words or speak to me differently, because I'm your family, I'm your friend. So just like you're trying to look out for me, so I'm trying to look out for you. If you want to save this relationship, or if you want to continue this relationship, you need to know how to talk to me a little bit better. And if the person gets offended, or the person say, oh girl, I'm just trying to help you out, or whatever the case is, then leave them there. You said your 2 cents, you express yourself just as much as they were allowed to express themselves. And if they don't like it, then maybe you guys need a break, or maybe you guys just need to take a step back. Like I said, guys, it's okay that people are not always going to be happy with you. People are not always going to love you in every moment, and sometimes it is what it is. So just remember that, guys, no matter what or who or what's going on in your world, you always have to remember that as long as you're okay with yourself, you're okay with your decisions, then no one else can stop you. So So with that being said, guys, I really want y'all to just really remember, let your ambition be your peace. Let your drive, your own drive, be your peace. Not anyone else's around you, not anyone else's opinion. Let your ambition be your peace. So I'm going to end the video with that, guys. Before I do go, I want to make sure that you know to follow the Amazing Johnsons. They are just starting up their family channel, and they're pretty amazing. So go ahead and check them out. Of course, my baby, Akira's View. She is on YouTube only, and me, Miss Peaceful Ambition, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and my husband, Dancehall Critics. Go ahead and check him out, guys. Also Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I love you guys a million, and happy birthday again, Mom. Until next time, guys, peace.